Mabuhay! Welcome to the province of Ilocos Norte. I am Rizalyn Ilaw, your tourist guide for today's trip. Let me introduce first the province of Ilocos Norte. It is a province of the Philippines located in Ilocos region. Ilocos Norte is one of the famous for its amazing tourist destinations that the tourists love to visit, from beaches to historical churches and religious landmarks. It has attractions that are definitely eye-grabbing. Ilocos Norte consists of 21 municipalities and two component cities, such as Paway, Vintar, Bana, and Pagudpud, and its capital city is Lawag. Before we proceed to our first destination, a few reminders I want to share. First is observe physical distancing. Second is always wear your face mask. But if you want to take a picture, you can remove your face mask for the meantime. And lastly, do not badmouth the Marcos family even though you say it as a joke, because citizens in Ilocos Norte highly respected the Marcos family and they don't want to hear any negative comments about Marcos family, especially you are visiting their province, so you must respect. That's all. Enjoy and be happy on our trip. I know that you are really excited to go to our destinations, so our first destination is the Bangi Windmills. The windmills has 20 tri-blades that are 70 meters high, with windmills spread about in an arc formation along Bangi Bay. The windmill make up the first wind farm in the country and generated enough electricity to support 40% of the power requirement of Ilocos Norte. Facts about Bangi Windmills. There is no entrance fee if you want to visit. And if you want to buy souvenir for your family, there are a few establishments dotting the 9-kilometer stretch of the wind farm, where you can sit and chill while looking out into the West Philippine Sea. And our second destination will be the Malacanang of the North. Malacanang of the North was built as the official residence of the late President Marcos and his family in Ilocos Norte. This two-story mansion turned into museum with the entrance fee of 20 pesos. The home is done in Spanish colonial style with a large spacious living room area, a grand staircase, a wide hallways, and even an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The museum displays memorabilia and some personal effects of the Marcos family. I would like to introduce you some of the famous delicacies food here in Ilocos Norte that you will surely love. The first is empanada. It is the popular street food originated in Batac, Ilocos Norte, and now a favorite snack even in Manila. What sets Ilocos empanada apart from the rest is its color and ingredients. Ilocanos use annatto seeds to add color to its dough, making it vibrantly orange. Inside, you'll typically find chopped vegan longanisa, green papaya, mung beans, and an egg. The second one is the famous bagnet, known locally in Ilocos as a chicharon. It's a deep-fried pork dish known for its crunchy skin and a golden brown color. Although it's similar to lechon kawali, Ilocanos prepare bagnet differently to make it uniquely on their own. I hope you enjoy our trip here in Ilocos Norte, and I hope you come visit again this amazing province of Ilocos Norte to go in other tourist destinations that we are not able to visit for today. Again, I am Rizalyn Ilaw, your tourist guide, and I am really happy to be part of this trip. Thank you.
Good day, everyone! Are you all excited in our tour? Well, me too. But before we begin, let me first welcome you all in the beautiful province of Ilocos Sur. I am John Paul Saclolo, and I am your official tour guide for today. This province is located in Ilocos region. Ilocos Sur, also known as rich culture and history, the heritage sites, adventure parks, and of course, the food. And the capital of Ilocos Sur is vegan. The first famous tourist spot is Calle Crisologo. Calle Crisologo is a street of old Spanish structures, mostly house of wealthy families and Filipino-Chinese traders. This is where you see the famous cobblestone streets. that represents vegan image. The street serves as the commercial hub in the entire northern Luzon and was established even before the galleon trade. And the second famous tourist spot is Padre Burgos House. If you read the Philippine history books, you'll surely be familiar with the three martyr priests during the Spanish times. Gomburza, among those three priests who live in Ilocos Sur, Padre Jose Burgos, his home is now a famous attraction in Ilocos Sur. Padre Burgos' house features different exhibits and a look at the priest's life. And the next is the famous food in Ilocos Sur. First one is vegan longanisa. Vegan longanisa, also known as the Ilocano longanisa, is a Filipino pork sausage originating from Vegan City, Ilocos Sur. It is a type of a recado longanisa. The traditional longanisa in vegan has existed since the Spanish galleon trade. And the second famous food in Ilocos Sur is Poki Poki. Poki Poki is a Filipino eggplant and scrambled egg dish originating from the Ilocos region of northern Luzon in the Philippines. It is very similar to tortang talong that the eggplant is part grilled directly on an open flame, then feed and mash. And that's my presentation about Ilocos Sur. Kaya ano pang hinihintay mo? Tara na at pasyalan at tikman ang masasarap at magagandang tanawin at alamin ang makasaysayang lugar ng Ilocos Sur.
Mabuhay and welcome to Province of Pangasinan. I am Alexander Cyrus Collado and I am your pogging tourist guide for today's trip. Come and unwind with me in the province of Pangasinan. First, let me introduce to you some of the information of the province. Pangasinan is a destination for a tourist who wish to explore island and beaches, waterfalls, and feast on tasty local cuisine, all just 3 to 4 hours drive from the Manila. Pangasinan translates to place of salt, as it is major producer of salt. The third biggest province in the whole Philippines from salt or asin in the vernacular, owing the rich as pine salt beds which the primes of livelihood for the province coastal towns. Pang-asinan or Pangasinan, which means where the salt is made, came to by its name, owing to its diverse cultural heritage rooted in centuries of glorious history in way of life, that delightful combination of tradition, innovation, and creativity, the warm, polite, hospitable, hardworking, and fun-loving. Guys, what we are waiting for? Let me introduce to you some of the best and world-class tourist attraction in beloved Pangasinan. First, we have Enchanted Cave. If you want an adventure, this is actually for you. Enchanted Cave is one of the must-visit attraction in Bolinao, Pangasinan. It is one of the top tourist attraction in the town. The name itself portrays its mythical beauty. The entire place is really enchanted since it's like a huge coral reef that emerged from underwater. Local people and tour guides believe that millions of years ago, Bolinao was under the sea due to discovery of coral rocks and fossilized giant clams around the area, and there are old rock formation everywhere that look like coral rocks found in under the sea. The main tourist attraction here is a cave itself, but the whole place was developed to gain more tourist arrivals. And don't forget to bring some coins, as I wish well is situated the garden besides the cave entrance. So, if I already introduced to you the adventure and historic of the Enchanted Cave, let's proceed in our next destination. If you are broken-hearted or stressed in work, this attraction is exactly for you. Welcome to Tondol Beach in Anda, Pangasinan. Tondol Beach is one of the best beaches in Pangasinan. It has a long and vast sandbar that can be explored during low tide, especially early in the morning. If you had a great time on the beach, it's safe even children. You can walk far from the shore, but the water is still ankle-knee deep. View of the white sand beach with the surrounding nature is probably the best thing that Tondol Beach can offer any traveler. It became a favorite among tourists because of a long shallow nature of the beach. It's best to visit Tondol Beach during the summer or dry months, and most especially during a low tide, for you to experience and enjoy the beauty of the beach. Crystal clear water and powdery white sand will surely take your breath away. And this is the activities you may enjoy in Tondol Beach. You can swimming, snorkeling, walk on a sandbar, fishing, taking selfie in on the beach, island hopping on 100 islands. Yes, the beach helps you to clear your mind and leave you a smile on your face. And of course, don't leave the Pangasinan if you not ever taste some of the famous and unique delicacy of the province. Now, I proudly present to you the pigar-pigar of Pangasinan. The moment you step into the city of Dagupan, every street you go to, there will always be a place offering one of the known specialties in Dagupan, the pigar-pigar. The pigar-pigar is actually one of the top 5 recommendation of people taste when you visit Dagupan. It has been popular food and now has its own festival. Pigar-pigar gets the attention of mass because of its affordability and unique taste. Ingredients are simple. It's made up of the slices of beef and liver deep fried and serves with fresh slices of onions. The Dagupeños use water buffalo meat nowadays, but originally it used to para beef. It was in 2019 when the innovation that is lechon bagoong was unveiled to the public. It has even featured in the segment of Unang Hirit when they come to visit the town. Lechon bagoong is specious twist and grilled whole pig delicacy that all Filipinos are familiar with. Guys, so I guess I already shared to you some of the interesting attraction and foods that you may enjoy in Pangasinan. Okay, let us proceed to some interesting facts that province of Pangasinan. Favorite slogan of the people in Pangasinan. Galila in the Pangasinan word used to allure tourists and travelers. It is often painted on tourist slogans of the province and heard from the chants of the street dancers during festivals. Guys, I hope I entertain you to some of the facts of the Pangasinan. So this is the end of our trip, but let me teach you how to say thank you very much in Pangasinan. Just say salamat sa palpalig. So guys, salamat sa palpalig.
Mabuhay! Are you a beach lover? Do you love surfing? Well, this place is for you. Are you excited to explore the place which is the surfing capital of the Luzon? Let me introduce to you the province of La Union. Before we proceed, let me introduce myself to all of you. I am Catherine Salamero, your tour guide for today. La Union is well known for its surf locations. There is more than just surfing in the Philippines. San Juan, the coastal town and La Union's capital, is famous for it. It also contains open to the public agri-tourism farms, as well as centuries-old churches, heritage monuments, natural attractions, and a thriving local art scene. Let me present to you some of the famous tourist attractions here in La Union. The surfing seasons normally run from July to October and November to March. Well, the Orbistondo Beach in San Juan is known as the capital of surfing in the northern Philippines. A strong surf culture has developed recently in this part of La Union, which is known for having the most reliable waves in the nation. Since Ilocos region is famous for its preserved historical places, La Union is not gonna be late for its beautiful Roman Catholic Church, also known as the Santa Catalina de Alejandria Church, and is located in Luna, La Union. This is formally called Our Lady of Namakpakan, locally known as Apo Bakit. This church is a national cultural treasure of the Philippines and an illustration of earthquake Baroque architecture, which was created in the country as a way to combat the destructive forces of earthquakes that many buildings on Luzon endured throughout the 17th and 16th centuries. A ceremonial entrance, high walls, white facade, Baroque style can be all found on this church. At the end of the day, our tour is not complete if we do not eat and have a feast of well-known foods in La Union. If you're seeking for nutritious meals here, arroz caldo is a great option. The name of this meal, which has Spanish and Chinese features, is translated into English as rice soup. There is nothing better than a bowl of delectable arroz caldo if you want a meal that suits your tummy and provides health perks. Next, we have dessert, the silvanas. These frozen cookies are crispy and creamy. Between two wafers made of cashew and meringue and dusted with cookie crumbs is a layer of smooth buttercream. Now, we have seen the must-try foods in La Union. For the last part of our tour, I will share some La Union fun facts. Agay ayat, kada kayo amin. That translates, we love you all in English. It's all satisfying to watch, so why not visit the La Union? I assure that you will experience fantastic and adventurous journey here in Ilocos region. Always remember that it's not about destination but the journey matters. Agyamanak apo, salamat po at mabuhay.